He bro, go fix California. What are you doing? Going to a different country, bro. What are you doing?
I mean, he's got a point though. It's like the 8th largest GDP in the world.
Yeah,
like 8th largest economy in the world.
And it's one of the most corrupt states.
Hey everybody, Jordan from Back Society here. Do me a favor and click that subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to grinding.
Gambling's propping up the economy, dude.
Yeah, gambling and
AI.
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
It is crazy.
And that's why everybody's broke as fuck.
Yeah.
People are like literally looking at like odds for everything and like considering that as like, evidence of something, They're just like, well, have you seen that, whoever going to be the next DNC candidate, but look at the money line. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a money line, dude.
That's the difference on like Polymarket stuff. Like we talked about this last time is like they're banking on inside information.
True.
And for people who know to place bets.
And
that's what they drive it off of.
And this admin is loving with that shit. They love that insider betting shit.
Dude, that's their whole business model.
Like, dude, what a golden age to be corrupt and grifting, dude. What a golden age for you.
I want to know how many fucking bets or whatever JD Vance is putting on Polymarket. Like there is and Jared Kushner and the Trump, Eric and Don Jr.
Dude,
are you kidding me?
I bet they're the ones
Doesn't
that
one of them sit
rule
on the board of Polymarket?
Yeah.
I think Junior does.
You
sure.
absolutely
God,
I would accuse the Trump children more than anyone else.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's just like in your face corruption.
Yeah.
They don't even give a fuck.
Yeah. They don't it's so in your that's why I have this new theory.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Put your tinfoil hat on.
I'm starting to think, man, that we are just ruled by aliens. Like I'm starting to think that.
How do you get aliens?
Only because, bro, there's people are too smart, too sophisticated to see how this future is happening, and they just counteract it right away into their opportunity to keep us down. I feel like we're being oppressed,
Dude,
all of us,
because it's profitable. Oh, you don't need aliens; you just need to flash money. Deep down, everyone is just trying to get ahead for themselves. No one.
Right.
We're not a community. We're not a community-focused society. We're an individual-focused society.
I am told that Donald Trump does it because he loves America and he's sacrificing himself.
The yapper
and all his
chief.
billions.
Yeah, he doesn't take
agree.
a paycheck.
Like for instance, right? Donald Trump did break the mold, right? Donald Trump is the first internet president.
That's
right?
true. He's also
the first internet. Now, there's always been, conspiracies that presidents have been chosen. Behind the scenes, they've been chosen. They do this, and I'm starting to believe that. I know I say that, but now I'm starting to really believe that because I'm not defending Donald Trump, but you also have to understand this, though.
Are you saying he wasn't chosen?
I don't think he was chosen.
See,
at first.
Then let me just squeeze in this. If that is true, and all the presidents are chosen, and we finally got someone that wasn't just chosen for us, why did it have to be the most corrupt man in the States?
I think it's because it's like we either kill you or you play your role.
I guess. But it's just like you usually, when you hear about like, oh, someone finally broke the mold, someone's finally here, and it's usually like the good guy, And then,
right.
And in reality, it's like, nope, it's someone even worse. Nope.
I mean, honestly, the worst thing that happened, well, one, he didn't get reelected, right? Like the first time, which kind of shows like, all right, everybody thought he was a one and done kind of guy. And then they're like, the thing is, they let Biden die in the White House. That was the worst thing the Democrats could have done. And, the Republicans were like, man, like Donald, they thought he was done, right? And then he got this resurgence and he wrote it and then they tried to kill him. And that's when it just went like, it was just
insane.
nonstop.
Right.
Dude. But they also didn't hold a primary. They, or like real primaries, right? Like,
Yeah.
like Vivek was running and it was just like some people who knew they had no chance.
I just
But
Speaking of
think that
re-election,
it's like
your girl Tulsi is
I
back at it. They sent her
it's
to
not
Fulton County to get the
yeah,
ballots
like,
and the 2020 election results and everything.
thank God.
Yeah, she's on.
She's like, I need to get back in favor with the president.
Oh, she was all too happy.
I've already thrown all my morals and principles out the window. I've got nothing left.
Dude, it's gonna
you're
be crazy.
fired.
It's crazy that they sent the CIA.
Well,
The
she's not
CIA for
She's
what?
not CIA.
Intelligence. Sorry,
She's DNI. Yeah.
intelligence. It's kind of crazy they
For
sent
what?
intelligence to their
Because the FBI raided, served a warrant in Fulton County, Georgia, about the 2020 election, trying to find voter rolls or something. I don't know.
yeah, because the Democrats
What?
rigged it during
It's completely politically motivated.
right.
100%. Everything
Because
here
it's
is
so
being
clear.
politically motivated.
It's so clear the Dems rigged it during a Republican admin in a Republican state with a Republican governor and a Republican Senate. So,
Yeah,
obviously.
I also love when they're talking about Biden's FBI during January 6th, and it's like Trump forgot he was president.
Everyone does, dude. You know how many times I hear COVID tyranny,
crazy.
and I'm like, who was president?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And then they're
Yeah.
anti-vaxxers, and they're like, the government's putting poison in us. And I was like, who was president? Who made the who did Operation Warp Speed, dude?
And he ran on it. And everybody was like, see, only Trump could get this done. And now it's like, I don't know.
Dude,
and this is
the rewriting of history is insane.
I think too. I've officially lost faith in humanity because people are just. I think they are just programmed to be retarded. They are just programmed to be retarded, not think for themselves. I identify as a Democrat. I had this ideology.
I identify as
As
a
a Republican.
Zahi Hawass.
Fuck yeah.
And
Fuck yeah. The only man who can get us back on track.
But I did learn a new word. Word.
What, retarded?
Right? Well, it's not really a word. It's like 3 words. A transnational capitalist class. That is something you guys should Google.
Did you just call them trans?
Yeah.
National.
He just dead named somebody. I feel like
Transnational capitalistic class.
The TNCs, man. They'll get you.
All right. I'll look it up. After this. You said I learned a new word. Have you seen the Twitter account? Candace Owens mispronounces words.
Oh no.
Dude, it's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Dude, her whole fucking
one. It's her saying she can't say debacle. She says debacle.
Debacle?
Yeah, she's like, yeah, and now you got this whole debacle. And it's a couple times she mispronounces her own name.
Really?
Dude, it's so funny. I'll have to send you the account. I was dying watching these videos.
Dude, I know
somebody had to go through and call through all her videos and pull all this shit out. It was crazy.
It was probably a former fan who turned against her because of Charlie Kirk.
Definitely an intelligence agency. That
I mean, I don't know. It's the Qataris, according to her.
The Qataris this time. Oh yeah, are they sending out jets against her again?
I don't know. Or the Jews. Oh wait, is she pro? She's anti-Jew. Is she pro-Qatari? Just like Tucker? Aren't they like pro-Qatari now? And Laura Loomer's anti-Qatari. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Laura Loomer is anti anything that's possibly Arab.
Dude. Do you guys think possibly that Erica Kirk was a CIA spy?
No.
Yes.
What if they were like, "Hey, listen,
she's a grifter. She's a clout chaser." Oh, it's sorry. The account is Candace Owens trying to read is what it's called. It's so funny, dude.
God. Okay, I do gotta look that. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But
bro, doesn't she have like 10 million followers?
Who?
She might got more than that. Oh yeah, there's the one where she's trying to say architecture, and she calls it architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah, to the architecture. But anyways,
This is who the right elevates to fucking fucking pundit levels. It's just
No, she's
she's
Alex Jones 2.0.
dude, she's losing it though. I think she's
Uh,
on the struggle. She's saying some wild shit lately.
who
Yeah.
doesn't eventually? They
She says
all
more wild
do.
stuff than me.
It's like it's a game of one-upsman with all these like right-wing grifters who can say the most batshit crazy shit first.
Yeah, it's the shock
Yeah.
value.
Is like
Remember,
shock
did you
like
see the thing about her saying Charlie Kirk was a time traveler?
yes.
Nah,
And
that's crazy.
did you see
That's
like
crazy.
like
That's
Nick
crazy.
Fuentes is saying Jeffrey Epstein is actually really cool as hell now. He's based. I'm selling
What?
Jeffrey Epstein merch now. It's just a complete one up, and it's really just making society like
Yeah.
insufferable.
You know what? Here. This is the thing, right? The truth used to be shocking because we live in a lie, with everything being generated program for us to live in this bubble.
Simulation.
And now that the truth is out there and everything is out there, you got to elevate the shock level, the shock thing. And people only get clicks by how shocking. Oh my God, the shocking. That's why I have no faith in humanity anymore, because we are just retarded. Unfortunately, that's why I think we're run by aliens.
I don't know. I just think it shows up. I don't think we're like retarded. I just think it's really showing that
No, we're
we're still like we still have these primal ape-like instincts of just fucking freaking out over nothing. Just
I think we're all. I just think we're all brainwashed.
we're monkeys. We're just a bunch of fucking apes.
We live in slop. You know, the corruption is so bad. You know what I mean? Like, the corruption is just so bad. You got Gavin Newsome, right?
Newsome.
Completely failed California. You know,
Don't
mean,
talk about 48 like that. Don't be talking about him like that.
I'm just
God, he might actually be 48 too, which hurts so bad.
I saw that on a comment recently. Like somebody was like, "Hey, don't you be talking about 48 like that?" And I was like, "Damn, dude. I wish I would have thought about that."
And it's just like, I'm starting to just be like completely, because it's just so we need Batman. This
No,
is getting out of control.
we need JB Pritzker. That's who we need. That's 48. That's my 48.
Dude,
He's like this.
no, we don't need our president dying with a Krispy Kreme donut in his mouth.
We
Okay?
almost had Chris
with
Christie.
I mean, yeah, I don't, you know,
It's
we don't need
time.
somebody choking on a ham
It's
bone.
time for a fat blue dog. It's time. We
You want
tried the red one.
A fat blue dog.
Let's do it.
Damn, all right.
I loved how Chris Christie would always wear his pants above his stomach. Like, it was.
It's to hide the fold.
Dude, who's making pants that big, dude? Like,
Okay. Do you guys know who Congressman Randy Fine is?
oh, that fucking retard.
Yeah, the dude who's like viciously pro-Israel, and like that dude. Have you
Yeah.
seen what he looks like? The dude is a beached whale.
Are you serious?
He's massive. He's massive. It's crazy, dude.
No.
Yeah, he's eating the pastrami sandwich, you know, morning, noon, and night, dude.
Politics in general.
Like
so
he
disgusting.
alone is probably the chemical warfare they use in Israel.
Bro, it's crazy out there, man. But you know, I do want to say, Scott, you know, put some respect on 48's name when you talk about him like that.
My bad. No, not my bad.
Gavin.
Not my bad. The corruption out there
Get my president's name out your motherfucking mouth.
is crazy. Crazy.
Dude,
Crazy
it's
what they do with the
It's
homeless,
crazy how
the rehab.
Gavin is positioning himself. He's like talking to Ben Shapiro and me like, I agree with you.
Yeah, I
agree.
know.
I love shooting guns. I love shooting. And it's like, damn, he wants to be Mr. Center,
Yeah.
middle. That's what
The
he wants
crazy
to be.
he's the only one
That's your
doing it.
average fucking Democrat, dude. That's your average Democrat
the
going like,
only-
well, we need to reach across the aisle. We need to
He understands that there's a power void in the Democrat Party, right?
Massive.
There's a
Yeah, he
power
does.
void. You know, he understands it, and he's the only one doing it.
Bro.
He's the only one doing it. It's so crazy. Everybody talks about we need a president. Nobody wants to be president. He's like, why not?
He's like, I want to be president.
He's like,
Look,
why not?
Look, I've said this to
No?
look, I know a couple like leftists and they hate Gavin Newsom, obviously. I don't like Gavin Newsom either, but I was just like, he's the only one remotely doing anything, so I'm just not going to like do anything, because no one else is doing anything.
Dude, Kamala's gonna jump in and try to fuck it all up.
I'm
But,
guessing after
alright.
midterm, that's when
All
she's
right,
gonna
all right.
jump
How about
in.
this? How about this? We should put this on Polymarket. If Gavin Newsom
I think the odds are pretty good.
but I think if he loses, does he cry?
I don't know.
I think he looks like a crier to me. I feel like he would cry.
I would say yes. I think yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think
I don't
he
think this
cried.
dude has any feelings at all.
Nah, dude, you see? No, he's trying too hard right now. He will cry.
I don't think so. I think he's trying too
Early to
hard
the
because he's
race.
just slimy. That's just who he is. He's just a
Didn't he-
slimy
didn't
guy.
He followed Trump to Davos, and the guy's not even invited there
He
or
did.
whatever.
No, he wasn't. So he was invited, and then the White House got him uninvited when he was there. So they have like different tents, and like one of them's like the USA, whatever. And they invited him, and then when he got out there, the White House was like, he's not speaking, and so he had to go speak at a different event or something like that.
Yeah, Trump mentioned him and he was
Gavin.
like laughing about it.
Bro,
Yeah,
but
and he was like standing there against the back wall.
I mean, like, you gotta admit that's a good troll moment.
but listen, bro, go fix California. What are you doing? Going to a different country, bro. What are you doing?
I mean, he's got a point though. It's like the 8th largest GDP in the world.
Yeah.
Like 8th largest economy in the world.
And he could and it's one of the most corrupt states.
I mean, it's definitely not as corrupt as Washington D.C.
That's not a state.
Doesn't need to be. It's not as corrupt as the White House.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think corruption matters anymore. That's the problem.
It doesn't.
That's what it is. Because corruption doesn't matter. Corruption's everything. It's all about power. It's just all about
It's
these
about
sick
power and money. Yeah.
little guys that need power. It's just all about power.
That's why you
it.
need to get in on it, man. This is the best time.
I know there is a power void. That's what I'm saying. That's why I am going.
It's not
to,
not only that, it's not there's a power void. If you decide to do grifting or whatever, this is the time. It is the golden age. People are getting near $1 million by yelling the N-word at a kid.
It's ripe for the taking right now. You know? And you know what? You know what's going to be crazy? When the Democrats all line up to run, it's going to be the same old goofballs running for president. It's going to be like Elizabeth Warren and J.B. Pritzker.
Yeah.
And, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden probably again.
In a wheelchair.
Hillary Clinton,
Dude,
And
what
she's gonna
if?
be like, it's my turn.
What if
Some guy
Clinton comes back?
Some guy tried to tell me that Joe Biden died in 2022 or something like that.
Probably a QAnoner. They fully subscribe to the death and replace with clone line.
Is that what it was? Because
QAnoners say a lot of people were executed in military tribunals and replaced with clones, with Trump secretly being the puppet master behind the scenes.
I mean, because this guy, he
Makes
loves
sense.
Trump. He loves him some Trump.
Yeah,
Trump can't
usually.
do no wrong.
Yep.
And I was sitting there just like listening to him. Boomer, by the way. And I'm just sitting there just like, bro. Because me, I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. You just follow the money. That's really, that's really what it's about.
Dude, if you want to get some grifting money and you want to chip away at Trump support, you need to be a rabid evangelical. You need to chip away at that, man. They are the most. They will do everything they can to follow you if you can just get them. They will give you anything you want. They are the most gullible people in the universe right now.
Say Jesus.
Yep, just be like Jesus this, Jesus that. Fuck,
Oh my god. So last night I got home and I was watching this guy named Timothy Hogan. Right? He's been on Danny Jones' show. I agree with you, Chris. Danny Jones is a terrible host. But sometimes he has some good guests.
I don't know, man. His show's gone real downhill lately.
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty
really
bad.
bad. It's
It's pretty
just he
bad.
needs to just hang it up, bro.
I agree. I mean, when there's nothing else to watch and I'm bored, I was like, all right. So this guy Timothy Hogan claims to be a Knights Templar.
Okay.
Claims
Okay. Okay.
Is this an old episode? I feel like I might have seen this one.
it is an old episode, but
Okay.
this guy was saying some outlandish thing, right? He
I
was
re
saying
I think I remember this.
he
Yeah.
was but I mean, like, he was saying, like, he knows how to make manna,
No.
right? He makes it, and the big thing that caught me was that he said that he had the bones of Jesus Christ,
I bet.
and the Knights Templar dude, with the
Yeah.
bones of Jesus Christ, and they brought it to the Americas.
Yeah, that's what they found
They're just
underneath the Temple Mound.
But what they said in particular about Jesus, he had an elongated skull, and right then and there, I
Alien.
said, "I lost faith in humanity.
Alien.
It's done. I'm done. I'm done with humanity." I think I'm starting to think that before the internet, the people that ruled the world lived in the shadows. With the internet, in the beginning of the internet, people started telling the truth, started getting somewhere, and now I
They gotta
think
control the truth, bro, and the only way to do that is in your face.
but now I think
And a lot of these psychos want to be famous now. They want everyone to revere them.
well, I think everybody wants to be famous because everybody's broke.
No, I mean
I
like
think
these elite oligarchs, dude. They all want to be in your
oh,
face now. They want
well,
everyone to
but here's
revere
the
them.
thing. Here's the thing. I think with these elite oligarchs, they figured it out. They figured it out, and they were just like, "We are just gonna if we can't control the internet, we are just gonna slop it up. Just slop it up. Let's just get the most dumbest people, retarded people, engineer the algorithm, and just boost that up." And I think that's exactly what's happening
I mean, just go on to
because, bro, the
just go on to
internet, it's
Twitter
nothing
and
but
you'll see
slop.
nothing but dumb shit constantly flung at your face, dude. Constantly.
Nothing
And then whoever
nothing
says like the dumbest shit imaginable, they get a fucking like contract to do a YouTube show.
nothing but slop.
Sign me up. I'll say some real stupid shit,
And you
bro.
and you say
I
you
just
say even more
how do I
dumb
get
shit,
approached?
you get a
How do you get
you get your
approached?
maximum award. You get a one-way ticket to Joe Rogan.
Hold on, Joe Rogan has some good people in there though.
Every now and again, but he also has some really dumb people too.
Like who? Zahi?
Like the latest one, Andrew
Got
Wilson.
him! Boom, baby!
Oh. I mean, sure, if you feel
There
he is, then you agree with me. He gets some really dumb people.
there was that one guy that I went on there that worked for the Italian government or whatever that did the scans. That was kinda interesting. Here's the thing, everything on the
I'm looking at all these fucking Danny Jones guys. It's just flop one after another, dude.
slop, just nothing but slop.
Your
It's
boy
so
Jason
bad.
Giorgiani, he's on here like 1,000 times.
Hold on, I like that guy.
I
But
know you do.
That's what I mean.
He
That's
thinks
what I mean.
the world is controlled by aliens too. And I mean,
I
like,
bet.
I'm right there with him.
Dude,
I'm like,
dude,
dude.
I already got you your podcast art all set up. Hidden protocol, man. You need to just keep saying
Dude.
shit. You could have been on Rogan by now. Danny Jones, at least.
Yeah.
That's just money
You
left on the
you
table.
you know who I would tell you is definitely compromised? Is PBD. I
Oh,
can't
dude.
I
God.
can't anymore
Oh
with
my
PBD.
You used to be all about
I
PBD.
can't anymore, dude.
He-
I don't
he-
know what
How?
has
He has
sold his
valuetainment.
soul, dude.
dude, I can't. He's just this yeah, he just completely
He sold
sold
out.
his soul,
He
man.
sold
It's
out. And fucking Vinny is a retard, dude. I can't
Ugh.
listen to that guy.
The dude,
Vinny and then the
he
other
gets-
guy.
Vinny is super okay. Yeah, Vinny is super annoying, especially when he gets so angry over nothing and turns into a cherry.
But he's
Yeah.
kind of funny though. Vinny's funny.
He's not that funny.
I think he's well, maybe he's like he has that
he
subtle
thinks
but
he's a stand-up comedian, but he's really not.
it's just like I just the way that these people are just so like just loving Trump and every move that he does, like he can do no wrong. It's just so like,
because they know where their audience is.
bro.
Yeah, dude, the audience capture is real, man. And that's the thing is like when he does something wrong and then like or something works out, they're like, "Hey, see, this is how you do it. This is the art of the deal." And it's like, no, dude, it's chaos. There is no strategy.
Complete chaos.
It's like it's like the guy who like starts a fight and walks away and goes, "You know what? I won." You know what I
Everybody's
mean?
like this. Everybody's like, yo, he's playing 4D chess. No, he's just winging it. He's
Dude, he's
winging it off
winging it.
of pettiness.
He's like creating he's like fabricating these like problems and then everybody is like, "All right." And then like, "Hey, why don't we just like take a step back?" He's like, "All right, I won then." It's like, "But you created this issue and it's the same outcome if you didn't create the issue."
Art of the deal.
It's crazy. Art of the deal. It's like spin people up, make them freak out, and then
Donald
say, "You
Trump
know
is
what?
slop.
Bro, it's so bad, man." Yeah, PBD is just it's brutal. I can't even like listen to anything they say anymore.
I can't.
Oh,
I
It's
can't
just
either.
not good.
They'll
Just
say this shit and then they'll have the latest like right wing darling and like just gloss over everything and just make sure he looks good to everybody, dude. They're like
And
just
and, they,
government agents at this
uh,
point.
and I mean, all right. I like Charlie Kirk. I like him.
Okay.
You know, he had. You know what I mean. But they are just. I mean, they put him on the pedestals of pedestals.
they're trying to martyr him.
That's the script
Yeah,
that came down. That's the script. You have to be a martyr. They got people fired for just quoting him.
you know. I mean,
They want him to be
like,
the martyr saint of America. A guy who found Christ less than 4 years ago.
but it's just like it's both sides. But it's so okay. So
Both
it's like
sides. What are they do? What is the other side doing that's anything like this?
no. It's so when Biden was in office, the Democratic side had a lot of problems that was amplified. And
Such
then as
as?
soon as Trump's get in the office, all his Trump co-followers and then these sellout podcasters amplify it too. So it's like whoever steps into power, it just gets amplified and it's like, bro, where's the middle ground
I
here?
The thing
You
is,
know what I
like,
mean? Like
I don't
zero middle
think the
ground.
Democratic media apparatus is anywhere near this. Anywhere near this.
Bro,
Like, yeah, they have MSM, but everyone, even you can agree, no one watches that. So what
alright, here
what
here
hold do
here's
they
a
really have?
in 2016, right? The whole I mean, nobody. This is why I say internet Donald Trump is the first internet president. Because if you turned on the TV in 2016, every newscaster, every news station was saying Hillary Clinton was gonna win in a landslide.
Seemed pretty
Like,
obvious.
everybody, every social, whatever was against this guy, right? He except for the internet. That and I think with the powers that be that control us, the ones that are in the shadows realize was like, "Hey, we can't let this happen anymore." So
So,
now I think they just completely control the internet. Now I don't think we have any freedom
dude,
of
the
speech. I think
internet
the algorithm
is soundly right wing, so I'm not sure what they changed.
I mean,
well,
the internet was a place for conspiracy theories,
Mhm.
thank you.
and
Let's go
then
back to that.
yeah, it was fun, dude. It used to be
Yeah.
fun.
It was
Oh my
fun, but
god.
now it's
And
just like,
now it's just the new version of talk radio.
yeah,
Mm.
it's
No,
pretty
That's
the
all
bad.
it
internet
is.
It's not really fun
internet
anymore. Twitter used to be at least a little fun, but now it's
Twitter is
not
another
either.
cesspool.
It is so is
Dude,
Nothing
Facebook.
Twitter.
Facebook is all AI slop.
Yeah, Facebook's just crazy, dude.
But this is what I'm getting at, right? The
I
internet
go on
was good.
Instagram and I get Nazi memes.
Alright, so whoever has influence has the power, right? So
And
in order to control influence, I would say is either you take them out or you oversaturate the influence of the person you wanna drown out, and I think that's exactly what's happening.
I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
maybe. Oh,
I
TikTok
mean,
was just,
you gotta flood the zone, baby.
you
You
Flood
got
the
gotta
zone.
and everything becomes flooded, everything turns into slop, you don't know what to believe, and the powers that be are just sitting there laughing. You know, they take half our taxes or half our money and then spend it in your face. You know, it's just crazy.
either way. I just think the internet is becoming a little
A little
unusable,
much.
little much,
What's
little
what's
unusable.
what's like the internet 2.0? What do you think is
Real
gonna be the
life,
new internet?
real life. Like as soon as
Books.
books, real life. I mean, like if you go on the internet, it's like the world's on fire. Half of American cities are burnt to the ground. There's an army of like trans Antifa that are about to, take your guns and beat you, and it's
I think we
wild,
should,
dude.
no, I think what the next internet is radio. We're gonna go back to transistor radio.
Is that because we had World War III?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Ooh.
But it's another way to amplify. What if, like, think about it. You could just send your voice out into the ether and get your message out there. Do some
Mm.
shortwave radio, bounce it into, Russia, bounce it into North Korea, bounce it into China, build a following.
Yeah, until that's compromised, like podcasts have gotten.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's why we gotta get in on the ground floor. That's what I mean.
and then
Yeah,
you
and
get
then
the
we can
knock
be
at your door.
compromised.
What are you talking about? You get that knock at your door with
Nah,
a
dude.
badge in your
You get
face.
that knock out of the
Nah,
door.
dude.
You get that knock, and then someone's just like, "Yo,
Hello.
hey man, I'm so glad you're my guest. Anyway, I got like 5 other people that you should really interview too."
Yeah.
And
No,
it's like,
it's
here's the
gonna be
one,
like,
and then they're like, the number one guy you should have is this former CIA agent, dude, who can tell you so
Andrew
many cool
Andrew
stories.
Bustamante or
Yeah,
whatever.
Hey, Bustamante, he cut his hair, bro.
he cut his
He's on
hair.
his
Oh, he
way
did?
out.
He's a
Yeah.
former CIA agent because you could just leave.
I mean, you can just quit.
Yeah, sure.
You can
Officially,
I don't think you can ever quit.
yeah, officially you can.
That's the thing. Yeah. I'm so skeptical about all these CIA agents, man.
Everyone has a CIA handler in the podcast space, man. You can't be saying anything. And they also got they're also on teal like speed dial too.
But why is that? Why are they trying to control podcasts?
Because people listen to them. People get their political opinions from them. You saw
So
Joe
are you
I wouldn't say Joe Rogan is the main reason Trump won, but it's kind of stupid to think he didn't have some influence.
and that's what I'm getting at, right?
Well,
That's what
then
I'm
how come? That's why Kamala fucked up. She
Yeah.
should have gone on Rogan, dude.
Probably, yeah.
and that
Fucked up.
but that's what I'm getting at. It's
I
like
don't think it would
they're
move the needle,
flooding
but
the
yeah.
internet with nothing but slop to suppress people with influence.
Yeah, and then
Because
Yeah.
influence is power.
and then they pull out like a lot of slop. They're just like, listen to this one guy. He saw a UAP one time.
Well, hold on. Let's not go that far.
And guess
Yeah.
who's trying to get
Holy smoke!
and guess who's trying to get all this information released? The only man who will stand up for us, Donald Trump.
The CIA agent.
No, Scott's boy. You know,
You know who's
I
going to
think
release
Scott
the
needs
Epstein list? The guy on the list.
another Grush. Yeah,
We need another David Grush out
we need
there.
a David Grush for the Epstein files.
We
That's
do.
what we need.
We need another one. Where's Bongino when you need him? The files are not released.
You know what? I'm actually excited. I am
No, dude.
excited to see his new episode.
I'm excited of how he's gonna talk his way out of this one.
I'm saying, like, bro, this is a death sentence for him. I don't like unless they are going to just bot it up. Like, oh, you
They
go
100%
Dan
will.
Bongino, bot it up. Just flood out every normal person.
What
and
the
get
zone,
their-
baby? Like I just said.
You
I
know
need,
what
like-
I mean? They just bot it up.
I need a bingo card for who he blames. Obviously, he's going to blame the left. Maybe activist judges.
Yeah.
Secret people inside the agency that were obviously undermining him, and he just couldn't figure out who.
Unnamed deep state.
Unnamed
the
deep state, Biden operatives that are still roaming around destroying evidence.
Yeah.
Obviously, because he commands so much loyalty. He was such a cult following. Um, free space.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when are we gonna realize, like, this is all just a joke?
Everything is a
When
joke. Why do you think these people are propped up? Because they're jokes.
Dude,
Why do
the
you
fact that Kash Patel is still running the FBI tells you it's a joke.
Christy Noam is still
How?
around?
How
It's a
is this
joke.
guy still
Christy
running
Noam.
the
Pam
FBI?
Bondi.
Dude.
It's a joke. I mean, your dude Bovino got fucking demoted. Aren't you happy about that?
No, he got moved to another role.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the 5'2" Nazi
Yeah.
with high boots.
Yeah. The SS himself, you know? Yeah, and then your
He
boy
long-knifed
Tom
himself.
Homan is now in charge.
Is that the border czar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in charge
Man.
in Minnesota. He just had a meeting with Tim Walz, and even Tim Walz was like, "Yeah, he's a law enforcement guy, It was
What another fold, dude. So many foldings in like such a short time period. It's crazy.
What is going on? Like, is this Minnesota thing a big distraction just from the Epstein files?
Probably.
it's just a different arm of the culture war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're making a show of force in these blue states because, like, Tim Walz is a political enemy.
Yeah.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, even though he supported all that cool fraud and now he's not running for governor anymore.
Which, by the way,
you know what I mean?
he was actually the one prosecuting it.
Who is?
Tim Walz. A lot of those prosecutions happened under his watch. The Nick Shirley video didn't even prove anything. He just kept trying to go inside a daycare and be like, "Show me your fucking kids."
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, that guy is a retard.
But is the fraud real?
The fraud is real.
Oh, it's totally.
Yeah, it's real.
Totally real.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's like it was being investigated this whole time anyway.
All right, but the fraud was real.
But he's not running for office anymore because, like, now it's kind of out in the open. I think they were trying to keep it hush hush.
I
don't even know why. I mean, if you looked into it, like, it was public information.
Just because it's public information doesn't mean it's not, suppressed.
But why Minnesota? How come not in California?
California tried. No, they tried. Remember, they tried to do LA and they got pushed out.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
The thing was, like, Minnesota, it had everything. It's a small city, easy to try to get around.
He tried to get that
Tim
easy
Walz,
dub, huh?
they can trash a political enemy.
He tried to get that easy dub.
It was supposed to be an easy dub. That's exactly what it was. It was supposed to be an easy dub.
Easy dub.
And they wrote
and then they realized they're like, man, we're hiring some real retards as, like, with no law enforcement training. It's like, what's the number one rule of law enforcement? Is de-escalation. And they escalate. They do the opposite.
They do.
Wearing masks and shit.
I wonder what happened with the Nazi guy, the trench coat guy.
They said he's gonna just, like, probably retire.
Yeah.
He just went back to actually being like the CBP, whatever he was. And now he's no longer, like, whatever, commander at large or whatever he was.
If I was him, I would leave the country, honestly. Because
he's gonna be at the border. He could just hop it, I guess.
Where are you gonna go without being noticed? Because once he,
he's a small guy. He might not be noticed.
If you just look straight ahead, you probably won't notice him.
Yeah, just look right over his high and tight.
Because I'm pretty sure he probably has a wife. He probably has a family. He's gonna go grocery shopping, and then people are gonna be like, "Hey, aren't you that? This is that guy." You know what I mean? Like,
dude, that douchebag. He's still wearing that belt. He's still wearing that fucking belt around his shoulder.
Bro, is that not
Lord
like a guy trying to be
Farquaad.
a Nazi? Like, was he not trying to what?
It was really weird, man. It was really,
dude,
really weird.
Dude, what are you doing, guy? What are you doing?
He does seem like the type of person that's like, the Nazis were really bad, but the uniforms were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Hugo Boss, bro. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, Hugo Boss.
Best dressed army in the history of the world.
I'm not gonna lie. One of my biggest loser moments is that every time I walk into a Hugo Boss store, I'm just like, hey, did you know? Did you know? He designed the Nazi uniforms.
And they're like, yeah, we did know. And they were fly as fuck.
Yeah. You know what? He needs to go into protective custody. right? Like witness protection agency.
I'm sure he's
I
not
would
going around
assume.
alone. I'm sure he's not moving
I
around
just
alone.
I just wanna know at the end of the administration who's gonna actually be the last standing cabinet member. It's gonna be Marco probably
Probably.
with every job, dude.
I don't know.
Him and
Unless
Cash.
Marco tries to run for president, he might resign. As
Oh,
like I
oh
can't.
yeah, he has to
Yeah,
because he's gonna have to run against JD Vance, who for whatever reason the Republican establishment is trying to shoehorn in as the
Are
presumptive
they
nominee.
are they trying to
Mm.
Kamala Harris, JD Vance?
Oh,
um,
dude. Well, I mean,
I
it's a
think he
little bit
will.
different, but
It's a little bit different. I don't think he's going to last past the first debate. Personally,
Yeah, because JD
yeah.
Vance might cry. JD Vance will cry.
he'll.
We
Well,
see.
he's gonna have to run on Trump's record,
Yeah,
and he's like lock stock, in with all the Trump like he backs up every single decision.
yeah. He's the attack
He
dog.
d yeah, and so, like, he has nothing to, like, distance himself. So,
I'm
if Trump's presidency takes a huge dip,
yeah,
JD Vance is no longer a viable candidate. At least Marco Rubio can resign,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
and he
JD
has,
has
like,
to do it.
policy stuff he can say, "Hey, whatever."
He's
I
going to
don't
have
know.
to run on Trump's policies. If they take a dip, it's going to be bad. He's going to have to run on why he divorced Usha for Erica Kirk. He's going to have to run on.
I just think if you debate, I
He's
just have
also
a
just
feeling
unlikable.
debate.
He's not a
If
guy
you,
who's
yeah,
going to. He's
he is extremely unlikable. And I just feel like if you debate him, he will cry if he loses.
he's
He's
an
another one.
unlikable guy.
He just looks so soft.
He's not even like a true Trump acolyte. He called him Hitler. He called him Hitler more times than anyone elected in the Democrat Party.
Yeah, but he's Peter Thiel's boyfriend,
He's
so he
also
has to like
Yeah, he'll definitely get
you know.
the Musk support for sure. There's no way he won't.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I think it's gonna be kinda bloody, honestly. I think it's gonna be bloody.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you we have all these problems, but
There
why is there not so many options? Like why do we
I just think we need to be ready and be careful because, like,
well, no, I agree.
The Republicans they're gonna kill each other, and the next thing you know, you got a Marjorie Taylor Greene presidential candidate,
Yup,
about to get into the White House.
Dude,
So,
yup.
I want Trump
dark
Jr.
horse.
I want Don Jr. to run. I just want to see that, dude.
Why would he
I
run?
want
He
to
makes
see
so much money ripping people off on crypto.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's the man for the job. You got to keep that gravy train rolling.
True. True.
It would be really interesting if they had, like, a couple Trumps run and, like, JD Vance, like, what the MAGA movement would do. They'd be like, "Ugh."
Explode.
They the MAGA
Yeah, it's like
movement want
Clayton
to die.
Bigsby.
The fucking MAGA movement wants a dynasty so bad, dude. They want a royal dynasty so fucking bad. They're the
Yeah,
Patriots,
dude.
by
They
the way.
want it.
There is no MAGA movement. There is none. They're all old.
No,
it's
there is.
shrinking.
You know
It's all
how
old
much?
people in X.
You know how many? Well, that's true. You know how many like on
There are
X and like Facebook, how many like fucking fan clubs there are for Baron Trump?
Here's the thing.
Like
here's
it's
the thing.
so creepy.
What we need to do to reestablish the internet is get rid of these bot farms. Like
Man,
who
good luck.
controls these bot farms?
Good luck.
The
It-
Russians and the Chinese.
Good luck. The companies like the engagement.
Yeah, it drives ads. They can sell more.
Yep.
Like,
It gets
Oh my god,
it gets people on the platform because you're just arguing with them. Makes them stay on the platform even longer.
They
dude,
are
I can't wait till X one day is just all AI bots talking to each other and nobody realizes it.
it's
It's
happening
coming.
now.
It's coming.
It is happening
I
now.
know. Isn't it like 40% bots now?
I heard it was 51%.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't
I
be
don't know.
surprised either.
Bro,
Right.
you can't. This is what I'm saying. You can't. Everything on the internet slop. You can't trust anything because everything's a bot controlled by some stupid narrative, political narrative.
Yeah.
It's like, well, dude, what is going on here?
We're just
That's why I think
it's the end times,
this
man.
is why
It's
I
time to
think
find Jesus.
this is why. Well, this is why I think we're being run by aliens. Because, dude, no human being is this smart that keeps us all enslaved, that keeps us all divided.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Who knows?
Lost for words.
All right.
All right. That's all the time we have left. Thank you so much for listening to Back Society. This is Jay signing off.
And this is your one and only S, the champ. You dig?
Future president.
Signing off.
Yeah, this is 48. I'm out.
Peace.